Avril Lavigne with Girlfriend. I have a guest on the phone, one of the most important people in the auto business in this country.
94.3.
This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishikesh.
Steffen Knapp, Director, Volkswagen Passenger Cars, India, joins me. How are you, Steffen? I hope you're well in this time of crisis.
Hi, Hrishikesh. How are you doing during the COVID-19 lockdown?
Well, I'm good as I can be, Steffen. Thank you for asking. You know, when we met and hung out at the Autocar India Awards just recently, we had a drink and then some dinner together. I would never have imagined we would come to this day and I would be asking you this particular question. But now that we're all working from home, what's your timetable like? Have you established a clear routine?
Yeah, I've established a clear routine. So I'm getting pretty up early and having my first meetings actually at 6 o'clock. So I'm working through until 4 or 5. And then I'm doing some exercise and have some time with the family. So for me, it's important that we continue some form of normality. So we have kept our meetings schedule as it was before in order to really continue working on focused on our topics.
That's great. Now listen, this show is called CEOs Working From Home, and I'm asking all you inspirational business leaders who inspired you. So let's hear your pick.
For me, a real inspiring leader was the former CEO of Ford Motor Company. His name is Alan Mulally. He actually came from a different industry. He was previously working for Boeing and then joined Ford in its deepest crisis, and he was able to turn around the business. What I really felt was amazing was the focus on the business, the clear vision what he had for Ford at the time, and at the same time the way how he dealt with people. He never shows attitude. He's always accessible, is always approachable, very inclusive leader, focuses very much on his team, and that is something which inspired me a lot. And to be honest, it actually guided me also in the way I organize and I try to lead my organization. So impressive leader and a very successful leader too.
Super stuff. And are you getting some time to read books and authors who have inspired you? We'd like to know that, Steffen.
Well, favorite book? Wow, that's a difficult question for me. I have so many favorite books. I'm really an avid reader, so I read on average around 5 books a month minimum, often in parallel. So let me just take a recent one which really inspired me. It was a book written by Robin Sharma, and it's called The 5 a.m. Club, and it's describing basically a morning routine which is enabling you to grow by yourself and also have some time for yourself. And I think that is very important for everybody of us. We have to need the time to reflect. We need some time really to think about the way how we work, and also to take some time for our personal exercise. So that inspired me very much. I can really recommend reading it, and in trying to implement this technique, I think it will really elevate your life, like he says, pretty much. And it's written pretty easy to read, so very interesting.
Well, just a well-kept secret. Robin Sharma and me are good buddies, so what say I introduce you to him when he's in India next? I would love to do that. Let's indulge in some wanderlust for now. I mean, we can't travel, but from our armchairs we can make plans in our head. A travel destination that you've been to and loved, what would that be?
My favorite travel destinations, also again a question where I could talk a lot, a long time. But as I have to give you one, for me, one of the most inspiring places is Leh Ladakh in the north. It's not only spectacular from its mountains, from its valleys, it's also, for me, a spiritual place. It really makes you reflect. It really is attracting you to meditate, to sit in a monastery there in Texel or whatever, really to experience this aura, this atmosphere, something special. So I can absolutely recommend you to, if you have the chance to go to Leh Ladakh, go there. It is just an outstanding place.
You know what, my friend? Well-traveled as I am, I've never been to Leh Ladakh, so that's definitely on my bucket list for sure. More with Steffen Knapp on my CEOs Working From Home series. He's director of Volkswagen Passenger Cars India, a man who loves his music. Here's Pink with some of that. Walk Me Home, only on 94.3 Radio 1. One World, your station. I'm Hrishikesh. Major Lazer, Justin Bieber, there's Cold Water, a gentleman who's been at the forefront of action in the automobile sector in this country. The excellent Steffen Knapp head India for Volkswagen Passenger Cars. He's my guest of the day on my CEOs Working From Home series. More with him on the phone now.
94.3.
This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishikesh.
The most spectacular concert or gig you've attended thus far, Steffen?
Oh, Hrishikesh, music is an essential part of my life. I enjoy it very much. Actually, for me, if you ask me the most spectacular concert I had, which was obviously also a big surprise to me because I was not completely knowing this musician so far, was a concert by a jazz singer called Stacey Kent, which I was happening to see in Berlin, and it was just unbelievable. Yeah, she's actually singing multiple languages, and at the same time she has an unbelievable voice, very, very smooth, really, really good music. So yeah, I can only recommend listening to her. She's an outstanding singer.
Well, I gotta go and check out her music. Thanks for that tip. Days in high school and college. You're a well-read man, so we'd like you to share your B-school memories with us. What's been memorable?
Oh, days in business school, fantastic. I actually studied in 3 different countries. So I studied in France, in the US, and in Germany. And what always I will never forget is the moment I was sitting in the auditorium in the American Graduate School of International Management. It's shortly called Thunderbird in Phoenix, with 42 nationalities. Very international school, and we had an introductory day where we just explained where we are coming from, and you saw all these people from all over the world, and that was really, really fantastic, and it inspired me for life, to be honest. It's one of the reasons why I'm actually, and during my career, lived all over the world. It is just nice to work with different cultures, different nationalities, and to experience that is a pleasure and a privilege.
Wow, that's amazing. Steffen, let's move on to the business side of things now. How is Volkswagen making sure that it stays in touch with its customers? What if your customers are facing any issues during this lockdown? How are you reacting?
We at Volkswagen, we make sure that we stay in touch with our customers in multiple ways. So we are constantly informing them via our webpage or social media platforms, or we are sending them individual SMS or WhatsApp so that they are always up to speed to what's happening. And clearly, if they are in an issue, supporting them with our roadside assistance, or our Volkswagen partners have a system called Volkswagen Assist, where they are having specialized cars going out and helping our customers. So we're always in touch with them and always trying to find a solution to help them.
That's heartening to know. You want to use this platform to send out an important message to our listeners, Steffen?
Dear listeners, of utmost importance is that we stay disciplined as a community. Look after your personal hygiene, keep distance, and very, very important, stay at home. Finally, I'm convinced that we as a community can go through this crisis if we stay positive and disciplined. So please stay safe.
Great advice from a wonderful business leader. Steffen Knapp, head passenger cars at Volkswagen India, is in conversation with me. A last leg up ahead on my CEO's Working From Home series. Let's sample some Florida Georgia Line and a song called Anything Goes. I'm Hrishikesh, and this is 94.3 Radio 11 World, your station. Anastasia is out of love, and I'm never ever going to run out of admiration for these remarkable captains of the industry. That's what my CEO's Working From Home series is all about. And featuring on it today is Steffen Knapp, director of Volkswagen Passenger Cars India, the home stretch of what has been a fascinating interview.
94.3. This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishikesh.
Steffen, let's salute our COVID warriors now, our doctors and medical practitioners on the front line battling this virus. What is your commitment? What has Volkswagen's commitment been to assist doctors on the front line?
Oh yes, I think first of all I'd like to personally give my gratitude to all the frontline warriors who are helping us in this incredible crisis, who are putting their own lives in danger, they're just doing an amazing job. We have actually started a program called Real Heroes, where we are giving support packages to our doctors and our nurses so they can clean their cars free of cost. They're also going to avail for some vouchers which we offer them, and we're also part of the program is that we are donating some money to the PM fund. So it's a very conclusive and interesting program for the guys who are helping us in this very difficult time. And at the same time, we as a company, for instance, we are producing face shields for the hospitals. We are donating money and food to the poor. So we all have multiple initiatives to showcase that we are part of the community in order to really stay together, stay and help each other in these very difficult times.
Well, I'm really happy to hear that. Steffen, just an inkling of the future. What can we expect from Volkswagen once the lockdown is lifted?
Yeah, once the lockdown is lifted, and fortunately we see already some relaxations now going on, we will see a lot from us, Volkswagen, coming. So as you know, we have announced at the Auto Expo that we're going to launch Tiguan Allspace and T-Roc pretty soon. So these vehicles will go out to the dealerships. and at the same time also we are launching our new BS6 TSI engines on the Polo and Vento, a 1.0 liter TSI with 110 horsepower, less weight, less fuel consumption, more torque, so an extreme modern engine, and we are going to launch it first time with the 6-speed manual transmission also, a little bit also in a more accessible range. So a lot to come from Volkswagen, so it's worthwhile coming to our dealership, and more than happy to welcome you there in a fully safe and sanitized environment.
Awesome. So lots to look forward to. Let's stay positive. Steffen Knapp, Director Volkswagen Passenger Cars India. I wish for you, your family, your friends and colleagues lots of positive energy and good health. Thanks for doing this and see you soon. Bye.
Bye, Hrishikesh. Yeah, I think it's always nice talking to you. See you soon.
It's you too, Vertigo on 94.3 Radio 1 One World, your station. My name is Hrishikesh.